If you're over 60 and care about your eye health, you've probably heard which fruits to eat before bed. But almost nobody talks about the fruits you should actually be avoiding at night, because for some people, these three common fruits can quietly work against your eyes, your sleep, and even your medication. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which ones to skip in the evening and what to eat instead. If you're new here, welcome to Vital Years, where we break down everyday foods and habits using real science, no fluff. Let's get into it. As we get older, our bodies process sugar differently. Our sleep gets lighter and more easily disrupted, and many of us are on daily medications. Eye health, especially conditions like age-related macular degeneration and diabetic eye changes, is closely linked to two things: how well your blood sugar is controlled, and how well you sleep. So a fruit choice right before bed isn't just about digestion. It can quietly affect both of those factors. The first fruit to watch out for at night is very ripe, high-sugar fruit like mango or an overripe banana. As fruit ripens, its sugar content rises, and its starch converts into simple sugars that are absorbed quickly. Eaten right before bed, this can cause a blood sugar spike followed by a dip while you sleep. And for people managing blood sugar, especially prediabetes or diabetes, repeated nighttime spikes are one of the contributing factors to long-term damage to the small blood vessels in the retina, which is the basis of diabetic eye disease. This doesn't mean mango or banana are bad fruits. Generally, they're not. It's specifically the combination of high ripeness, large portion, and right before bed timing that creates the issue, particularly for anyone with existing blood sugar concerns. The second one might surprise you: citrus fruits like oranges and especially grapefruit. Citrus is highly acidic, and eating it right before lying down can trigger or worsen acid reflux. And reflux at night doesn't just disrupt sleep, it can also increase pressure changes that some research has linked to eye strain and discomfort over time, particularly in people who already have reflux issues. But here's the bigger concern specifically for the 60-plus age group. Grapefruit has a well-documented interaction with several common medications, including some cholesterol-lowering statins and certain blood pressure medications. Grapefruit can affect how your body processes these drugs, sometimes increasing their concentration in your blood to unsafe levels. If you're on regular medication, this is worth checking directly with your doctor or pharmacist, regardless of what time of day you eat it. The third fruit is watermelon, ironically often recommended for hydration. The problem before bed is twofold. First, watermelon has a high water content, which combined with its natural sugars can mean more bathroom trips overnight, fragmenting your sleep. Second, despite feeling light, watermelon actually has a fairly high glycemic index, meaning it can raise blood sugar relatively quickly for the portion size. Fragmented, lower-quality sleep is directly relevant to eye health because much of the eye's tissue repair and fluid regulation, including intraocular pressure changes, happens during deep sleep stages. Consistently broken sleep, especially over months and years, is an underappreciated factor in overall eye health as we age. To be clear, none of these fruits are bad in general. Mango, banana, citrus, and watermelon all have real nutritional value, including vitamins and antioxidants that actually support eye health during the day. The issue here is specifically the timing. Eating large portions of high sugar, high acid, or high water fruits right before lying down is what creates the problem, not the fruit itself. If you want a fruit snack in the evening, smaller portions of lower glycemic fruits like berries, blueberries, strawberries, or a small handful of cherries are a better choice. They have less impact on blood sugar, are lower in acid than citrus, and blueberries specifically contain antioxidants called anthocyanins that have been studied for their potential support of eye health. Timing also matters more than people think if you do want to eat any fruit. Finishing it at least 2 to 3 hours before lying down gives your body time to process it before sleep. If you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, the blood sugar timing point matters more for you specifically. Talk to your doctor about which fruits and portions fit your individual plan. If you take statins, blood pressure medication, or any prescription drug, check with your pharmacist about grapefruit specifically, since that interaction is well established and not limited to nighttime. As always, this video is educational, not a replacement for advice from your own doctor. Based on your health history and medications, so to quickly recap, very ripe mango or banana, citrus fruits like grapefruit and watermelon are the 3 fruits worth rethinking right before bed after 60. Not because they're unhealthy fruits, but because of their effect on blood sugar, acid reflux medication interactions, and sleep quality, all of which connect back to long-term eye health. Smaller portions of berries eaten a few hours before bed are a safer evening choice. If this changed what you'll reach for tonight, hit subscribe. We break down a new everyday food or habit like this every week. And let me know in the comments, which of these 3 do you eat most before bed? See you in the next one.